Hello Virgo, welcome to your mid to end June general love reading for 2019. Virgo, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all your support and appreciation. I've been reading all of your comments and everything that you guys have to say is just so kind, so nice, and so encouraging. It's really an honor for me to do these readings for you guys, so thank you so much for all of your support. I do want to say that I'm having a contest. You can enter a chance to win a free reading with me. The instructions on how to enter for that contest you can find in the description box of this video. Also, I opened my new Instagram account for this channel, and I also have my personal Instagram account that I'd like you guys to check out, so please go ahead and support your girl and look at those links in the description box as well. So let's get started. This is a general love reading for the sign of Virgo. Anyone who has the Virgo in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus can watch this video to see if it resonates. Cross watchers, you're very welcome here as well. Energies interchange in their flow, right? So I could be saying something like, oh, Virgo this or Virgo that, and you'll be like, hey, I feel like that was me. Feel free to switch the scenarios and whatever you see fit, apply to this, okay? You know, I read for a very big population. There's a lot of Virgos in the world, and this isn't going to resonate with every single Virgo in the world. Messages need to be heard for those who need to hear them, right? So I only say messages that my intuition and my spirit guides guide me to say. And it's because these are the messages that people really need to hear. Okay, and that's how I prioritize. So if it doesn't resonate with you, Virgo, I also recommend checking your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs could resonate with you more than your sun sign. So let's get started, Virgo. Oh, by the way, Virgo, we all have divine feminine and masculine energy within us. Don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. I'll say masculine and feminine energy, so whatever you resonate with most, I'm probably talking to you if you're masculine. And I say masculines, or these are for the masculines, I'm probably talking to you. If I say feminines, and this is for the feminines, then, you know, it's your cue to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, alright? So, Virgo, I feel like you're very attractive right now. I think a lot of people maybe have been hitting you up, maybe people that you haven't heard from in a while, maybe friends or old flings kind of thing, are starting to hit you up out of the blue and trying to see what's up with you. But, you know, I think you're pretty calm and you're pretty balanced during this time as well. I don't think you're really after, you know, anyone in particular, and I think you're just doing your vibe. And for those small groups of you that are kind of pining after someone right now, Virgo, I think you're still playing it cool. I don't think you're like, you know, I don't think you are trying to start anything super serious at this time. And I think if you are having your eye on someone, you're definitely going to take it slow. You're not going to go fast. You're not going to get into it, you know, hot and heavy right away. But you know, maybe some of you are just for hookups, but for those of you who are kind of looking for a long-term relationship, you're playing it cool. Even though other people may want you to pursue them faster than where you're going, I think you're pretty level-headed right now, Virgo. And I think it's because maybe you're in a relationship in the past that just made you feel like, you know, this time around I'm going to take things slow. So that's for some Virgos. Of course, it's not going to resonate with all. So let's get into the reading, okay? Spirits, angels, and guides, please provide me with a card to start off Virgo's reading for mid to end June 2019 for the sun, moon, and rising signs of Virgo. And this spread is going to be for the person that you're thinking about currently, Virgo, or cross-watcher if you're watching for Virgo, how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about you, what they don't, what they want from the relationship, what they like from the relationship, and what they don't want from the relationship. Okay. There you are, Virgo. Okay. So yeah, Virgo, from the signs that I see already, I see your energy here is here. You could be dealing with another Virgo. I see Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I see Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Scorpio's here, and Pisces is here. So you could be dealing with a Pisces as well. But like I said, Virgo, I mean, people are really, maybe they're trying to pursue you. They're trying to get on a deeper level with you. They want to get in a relationship with you pretty quickly, and it could be someone from the past. Like I said with the Six of Cups here, maybe it's a friend from the past, maybe it's people you've known for a while, maybe you hooked up with them before and now all of a sudden they're coming out of the blue. But like I said, with your energy here as the Hermit, you're kind of to yourself, and maybe you're thinking, yeah, maybe I should take this chance, maybe not, but really you're kind of working on yourself, developing yourself, and when an opportunity comes to see, you know, that seizes the moment for you, that makes you want to be ready and go, you'll take it. But for now, it's just all about you. But let's get into the reading. So how they feel about you, Virgo. We got the Knight of Swords. So there's a couple things I'm getting from this, Virgo. So some of these messages will apply to you and some of them may not. But for one thing I'm getting is that they feel very sexually attracted to you, okay? Some of them like to pull your hair. Maybe some of you guys have been into BDSM or they're into BDSM. But the thing I'm getting from here is that they want you as theirs, Virgo, completely and full-heartedly and with all dedication, and they want to go about this fast. And they may or may not be communicating this. Maybe, you know, they see that you're withdrawn, they see that you're going in, but you're on their mind. And they want it to be known. See with the people here. Here, someone taught me this trick about focusing. Let's see if this is going to work. Perfect. Okay, see people here. They want people to know that they are yours or you are theirs, okay? For the masculines, they definitely, you know, the feminines definitely want to commit to you, do everything they can for you, and have eyes for you. And for the feminines, yeah, the masculine energy definitely wants you all to themselves. And they want to show you that, you know, they can do it all for you, Virgo. I mean, it's like that's, you know, I think I got this for, maybe it was a different sign, but I'm kind of getting that I'm a slave for you. I mean, they just want to prove it to you, Virgo, but maybe they're just still planning on how they can address this to you, or if they've already started text messaging, they already started DMing, maybe they already started contacting you. They're thinking of the best way to approach you because they know that you mean something for the mind. You're a very smart person, you're very intelligent, you're ruled by Mercury. So, you know, you only see things in practical, concrete, logical way. And yeah, you can have a hookup for the quick time of it, but they don't just want to hook up for the quick time of it. They want it all with you, Virgo. And they're coming in fast. Others of you, I'm getting for a small group of you Virgos, that I'm getting this feeling that someone's not very happy with you. Maybe you broke it up with them. Maybe you like ended things, you ended the relationship. And they want control back of the relationship, and they want not necessarily control of you, but being in control of having you. And I'm not really liking that for some of the energies I'm picking up for that, Virgo. And maybe that's why you left. Maybe that's why you withdrew yourself. But I'm definitely getting a vibe, and that's for a very small amount of you Virgos, okay? So no need to get really scared or anything. But for those of you that does resonate with, I'd watch your back. It could definitely be an ex that's angry that you moved on and they want control back of the situation. Okay? But for the most part of you, this is someone who wants quick movement, fast movement, and they want to be all yours, completely. What they think of you, Virgo, yeah, this is you. This is your energy, the Hermit, right? You're going within the, you know, yourself to see the light. If it, you know, you just recently got out of a relationship or you broke it off with someone, you're like, okay, time to be alone for a little bit. And it's not because you're not interested in other people. It's because you need to regain back that light within yourself. Maybe the relationship was a bit draining for you. Maybe it was like, damn, that took a lot of work out of me. That took a lot of effort out of me. And now it's my turn to go back within myself so I can regain that light. See what went well, what went wrong, and then do what I can to fix it so it doesn't happen for the next time. others of you, it's like this person sees you as being a little bit withdrawn. Like they feel like they hit on you, they text you, they ask you to go out, and you're like, no, like I'll kick it with you some other time. Like I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna stay at home for the night. And they're like, damn, like is Virgo interested in me? Like they're kind of like, they don't want to go out. They don't want to, and not go out as in like, going to Cabo Wabo for all night, but like, like maybe go out for a coffee and you're just like, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna stay in tonight. Like I'm just in that mood. And they see you as being withdrawn, and they're wondering if you're with other people, as it shows back here. Right? So like, hold on, let me see if it's gonna focus. Let me do that trick that someone told me about. Okay, cool. So yeah, they think maybe you're with other people, and they're like, damn, well, but you're not though. For the most of the Virgos I'm getting, it's like, no, you're just going by yourself right now, just refiguring things out. And for those of you that this is a past relationship, okay, like when they see you withdrawn and they're worried about you being with other people, they think about the past. Like, I hope Virgo hasn't moved on from me. I hope they still have interest in me. Like, I'm really getting some of you could have known each other for a long time. And if it's not that, it could be an ex. But this person has a very strong bond with you, and you may have one with them, but you just need some time right now, Virgo. And what they like the most about you is the Ace of Cups. So when you do love, when you are ready to commit, you're so sweet, you're so kind, you're so caring, you're so understanding. Some of you could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart, and you're loyal, you're considerate. You think about them before you think about yourself, not in like a, pushover way, but say as if like, oh, I forgot my wallet, and you're like, oh, don't worry, I got you. Like, the drink's on me, don't worry about it. And they're like, oh, let me Venmo you. And like, no, I'm cool. Like, I'm happy to be with you. I'm happy to spend time with you. And like, I'm getting for some of you Virgos, you're a really good kisser. And they just think about and remember the times that you guys made out or you kissed, and you're like, damn, when I was kissing Virgo, like, I just didn't want it to end. I just wanted to keep on going. Like, the sex, it was great, but just kissing Virgo was just memorable, dreamy. But they see that cup of love that you give, Virgo, and you give with your heart, and they miss that. A lot of you, I'm getting this is someone from the past, okay? But, if it was for those people that I was picking up on, that was a bit of that controlling or angry kind of energy I was getting, they're mad because they don't have this with anyone else. They can't find that quality of love that you gave with anyone else. All they can think about is the times with you. I'm getting for some of you Virgos too that maybe this person was a bit sloppy. Like, maybe they didn't clean up very well. They left some of their clothes on the floor. Kind of bothered you a bit. Or like they're, I'm just saying that because of these socks hanging right there. Or maybe it was like, they always like, I'm getting now for some of you, maybe Virgo, you let them wear your sweater, or they let you wear their sweater, and you guys like exchange clothes like that a lot. So if it wasn't like you were being messy or anything, you guys just always wore each other's clothes, like your shirts, your sweaters, sweatpants, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. They just had a real intimate bond with you. And some of you still have this relationship, I'm getting. Some of you, it's still there. You have a relationship. And maybe they just see you just being a little bit withdrawn, and they're wondering, like, is this love gone? And that's why they want to come in fast to prove to you, if you're feeling withdrawn, if you're feeling like, you're going into yourself, they're like, well, I want to make sure that this cup of love is that you still have it for me, Virgo. Picking up on a lot of different messages for you guys, okay? So what they don't like about you, Six of Wands. So there's a couple things I'm getting from this. Virgo, maybe I'm getting some of them maybe have found you like egotistical, but I don't think you were ever being egotistical. Maybe, you know, you had reasonable pride within yourself. Maybe you're really good at your job. Maybe you get like renowned in your community. Maybe you are like popular on social media, I'm getting, and they could be a little bit jealous of that. Like, I want what Virgo has. They always get the, you know, some of you I see, like, you get, like, really, at work especially, you get, like, you know, praise a lot because you do a good job, and they're like, why can't I get that praise? Or, for others of you, it's like, they see that other people want you, other people desire you, want you to be theirs, and they're like, nuh-uh, Virgo's mine. But let me clarify that Six of Wands just a little bit further. Please clarify the Six of Wands for Virgo's love reading, beginning to mid-June. Please clarify Virgo's love reading for beginning to mid-June 2019, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. Yeah, so this is the thing I'm kind of getting from this with the Two of Swords. What they didn't like about you maybe is that they felt like you were conflicted. Every time they tried to give you praise, it was all like, oh, yeah, it was nothing, you know. Or if for this person that is trying to hit on you, what I'm getting is that if you're withdrawn, you're to yourself, and they're trying to, like, reach out to you, reach out to hit you up, it seems like you're blocking them off. Because you're going within yourself. You're trying to still do you. And they're not seeing that victory with you. They want that victory, and they're trying to reach out, but you're just like, no, I'm I'm not seeing it, I'm not dealing with it, and I'm just gonna do me. Others of you, it's definitely with that, they think that, you know, they don't get the attention, they don't see the attention, they don't feel the attention that you receive. And it makes them feel insecure. And then maybe from after, like, seeing everyone, like, praise you, then they go, okay, well, I'm going to go cold, I'm going to go icy, which is kind of like that energy I was feeling up there with the angry ex, which I'm not liking too much, Virgo, to be completely honest. But we're all human, we all have our flaws, right? But if someone can't really congratulate you for doing you, then you know, are they really worth around being in your court? Or it's like they feel like you don't recognize what they're trying to do. They're trying to see a victory with you, Virgo, and you keep on blocking it off. Is really mainly for the most of you, I'm getting. Absolutely. Sorry, Virgo, I noticed that my candle went out, so I'm like, damn. I need to relight it for Virgo. But okay, that kind of said something to me a little bit too, that like maybe they feel like because you're going in withdrawing, see that candle right there, right? Once it kind of focuses. Yeah, okay, see with that candle right there? They feel like maybe that your flame for them is out. Or like, you know, the passion with the Six of Wands isn't there because they're fearing or maybe feel like you're not into them. I'm getting that for that light candlelight to go down during your reading. Absolutely. But it's like you're blocking their advances. Okay? So what they like the most about you, Virgo, is the Hanged Man. And this is kind of interesting to me. So you could have Pisces in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Pisces, but you make them, or you help them see things in a new light. You help them, you know, when they're stuck in something, when they're having a problem with something, you help them figure the problem out. You help them solve the problem, see it in a different perspective, and then you tie them back down and set them foot side down again. That makes any sense. Like, you put them right side up. But it's like, for the feminines, they definitely can't keep their eyes off you. They find you enchanting, and you know, they are definitely watching your social media, and I'm saying that for multiple things. But what I'm really getting here is that you help them look at things in a different way. that they never would have thought of before. And through your insightful conversations, through, you know, your help, it's like you inspire them to think differently. And I'm definitely going to clarify that as well, just to go into a bit further detail. Please clarify the Hanged Man for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That kind of want to pop out. Yeah, okay, so this is another thing too that I'm seeing with the Magician. Major Arcana. I view the Magician as being Gemini, absolutely, Virgo, and Aquarius, but as me as a reader. But it's like you're very hypnotizing to them. You know, it's like almost as if they are stuck thinking that, you know, they're not going to get any further with you. Maybe they should just, you know, get in a different perspective, get their head out and just be like, okay, I'll move on from Virgo. But then there's something that keeps on attracting them back to you, a pull. They see how resourceful you are. They see that, you know, you provide this curiosity for them, this magic to them. Like, you know, you solve their problems, as I said, you use all the tools that you have to make your situation better, even when you feel stuck. Even when, you know, you feel like, I don't know, there's something wrong about something as simple as the air conditioning is broken, okay, for some example of this I'm trying to say, and you will take the time to sit down, look at the, you know, damn thing. Maybe you don't know a damn thing about machinery or whatever, some of you do, but it's like you figure out how to solve it and you get it back working. But for even more of a spiritual vibe, it's like you enchant them for the fact that you always know what to do even when the world is in chaos. You always have an answer, you always have a reason, you always have a mean to solve things. In times of stagnancy, in times of, you know, not being aware of what to do next, you have the solution all the time. And that's what they like the best about the relationship, Virgo. You have the power to allure them, and you're resourceful, and you're smart, and you can defy the impossible with them. What they don't like about the relationship, Virgo, is that they feel left like they always want more from you. Like you give them a little bit, you know, so hold on, let me get this into focus right here, if it focuses. Okay, anyway, so it's like he's pouring this cup in her mouth. She's like, yes. And like behind, he's just kind of like, I'm only going to give a little though. And they always feel like they want more, you know? But you know, like, you don't want to give it all. You know, you want to give some left for either like a mystery or just to play a little bit hard to get, or even it's just like, you start slow because you know that slow and steady wins the race. But it's like, first, maybe you're dealing with a fire sign or an air sign where it's like they crave more, they want more from you. And when you give it to them, it's like this, their thirst is quenched, you know. Oh yes, Virgo's talking to me. Virgo's, you know, giving me the love, the passion that I need. But you know it's just going to be for a little bit, just because it's like, I don't know, Virgo. For some of you, you kind of are losing the flame for this person. For those of you who aren't, that's in the past and you're dealing with someone new-ish, it's like you're not going to give all of yourself in an instant. And that's what they want. But you start small and build big. You know? Some of the people you could be dealing with, Virgo, they could have an alcohol problem or a drinking problem. So that's not very great that I'm viewing here. Or they could view that you do. But I'm really getting it could be the other person. Maybe you're trying to not control their drinking, but maybe you notice, this is for a very small group of Virgos, okay, so again, take what resonates, but like, maybe they drink a lot, and you'd be like, hey, can you watch your drinking, watch how much you do it, you know, and they're like, no, I'm fine, and they're not, and so, I don't know, that had to be said for some people. But they feel like you start small when they want more. So their highest hopes is transformation, death. This is Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. But they want this relationship to transform into something. I'm getting let the old die. Whatever past habits that you felt like they had, if they did have a bad drinking problem or there was problems in the past they were controlling, they want to change so they can get that cup of love again, Virgo. They, you know, maybe it's like they're too much focused on the past with the Six of Cups, and they're realizing maybe Virgo's not who they used to be. Or Virgo, maybe you're saying, I'm not who I used to be. So, you know, I don't know why, if you keep on trying to compare to what we used to have in the past and stuff, I'm a changed person now. So maybe it's part of it is that they want to transform with you, Virgo. Others of you where this is kind of, you know, maybe a person who you're starting to talk to again, but they are from the past and everything. And maybe you did get off a bad relationship with someone from, you know, here's these two people hugging in the past. They want you to let go of that past hurt so you can start, you know, stop starting with something small so you can quickly go into something new, because they're willing to change for you, Virgo. They're willing to be that transformation and do what they can to keep you in their lives. But I'm also going to clarify death. Please clarify death. And it's a positive change. They want positivity. They don't want, you know, they want whatever didn't work out in the past, Virgo, to die out and start new and stronger and better. You know, death is all about leaving what's done, you know, in the past and for it to never occur again. Yeah, so they feel maybe that you're guarded, that you're withdrawn, that you're going in, and they feel like the true you still somewhere deep down, or maybe the vice versa, cross watchers, take how it resonates, or Virgo, maybe this is the person that you see they need to change, and you're going to stay guarded until all their, you know, bullshit, or maybe their inner insecurities, their inner doubts, like you're still with them, you still feel them, but you just need your own time sometimes. And they need to, you know, get past their insecurities, get past their jealousies, get past their fears so they can really be with you. And it only takes that to transform, and then you'll let your guard down and you don't have to stand your ground. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you. And their deepest fear is the Knave of Swords. So I forget who also had this. I think Scorpio had this. You could easily be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay? Or even with a Libra, because I think Libra had this in their position too, but I can be wrong. But they're seeing you standing fine on your own, being on your own, looking good doing it too, may I say. And that other people are going to have their eye on you, and you're going to be fine being alone and not give them a chance. You're not going to be looking back at them. Like, you know, if this was a flame that went out, you're good, you're done, finito. And they'll just be stuck watching your social media, stuck watching, you know, asking people how you're doing, because you guys are not in communication. That's their biggest fear from this. But you'll be standing confidently regardless, Virgo. You'll be doing good on your own without a problem. But that's their biggest fear, is that it's just going to be no communication, them watching you, seeing how you're doing, and that's going to finally end for good. And they're not going to be happy about it at all. I'm getting that angry energy again. Angry, but still looking at you. Always turning back to you. Alright, Virgo, so I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards. This is going to be one card that's going to be from your significant other, or the cross-watcher, or whoever you have on your mind currently. And the other card's going to be from Spirit and what Spirit has to say about the relationship. Please provide a card for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what their significant other's energy is towards the situation that Virgo's currently in. Ooh. Okay. We'll take those. Okay. So passion, separation, and new love. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm seeing it is. Okay, So they have so much passion for you, Virgo. They have so much passion for you. And so you could be dealing with a Taurus, because the Taurus had the same vibe as well. Maybe you guys are in separation right now. Maybe you withdrawn, you know, and that's how they feel, is that they have this passion for you, even if you're not talking, even if you are a bit withdrawn from them. And they're fearing that a new person has sparked your new romantic feelings, or this is the new person that maybe you left that relationship for it, and someone new's coming along, as in that friend or that person you haven't seen in a while. Maybe you guys used to hook up, and now they're re-sparking your interest. I'm also seeing this combination as being, you know, they still have passion for you, even when you're withdrawn, even when you're separated, even if you're in no communication. But they're ready to take that new chance of love with you, Virgo. Whenever you're ready, they'll be ready for some of you, okay? Because they still have that passion, even if you guys are separated, even if you're a bit guarded and withdrawn, and even if you're just doing you for now. They want to let you know that when you're ready, they'll be ready too, to start that new love with you, and that Ace of Cups feeling. And what do we have for Spirit? What does Spirit have to say about the relationship that Virgo is going through right now, or whoever in no communication, whoever Virgo's dealing with currently, or who Virgo has on their mind? What does Spirit have to say? It's safe for you to love. Yeah, Virgo. So if you withdrawn yourself, like, from that bad relationship in the past, and someone new is trying to you know, woo you, or they just want you to, maybe they messed up with some, you know, being controlling, possessive. I don't know the case. You know better, Virgo. I've named all the scenarios, and Spirit wants you to know to open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. Maybe you've been a little bit to yourself for too long. Maybe you've been withdrawn a little bit for too long. If you're in the relationship, maybe, you know, this new passion or this new love needs to be re-sparked again, and it's safe for you to re-spark it, or it's safe for you to love this person who's still waiting for you. They're definitely waiting for you. When you're ready, it is safe for you to love, okay, Virgo? So Virgo, that's your mid to end June 2019 general love reading. If this resonated with you, Virgo, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, check out information to enter a free reading with me. And check out my Instagram pages as well. Thank you so much, Virgo. Take care.